guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been a minute. I think I last talked to you guys before the holidays, but I'm out running errands now. I recorded a little bit of a vlog type thing. I'm just easing my way into it of me going to the gym this morning, and then right now I'm out picking up my groceries, so I thought I would just sit for a second and catch you guys up on how things are going. So as far as weight loss, and you may be able to see it on my face, I've lost a pretty good amount of weight at this point. I've currently lost 28 pounds. I started at 233. I'm currently at 205, and things are going really well. You saw earlier, I'm easing my way back into the gym. I slacked off at the end of the year, but right now I'm just trying to get used to being in the gym environment again. And the least that I do when I go, I walk about 3 miles. I'll do upper body, lower body, back at the gym, and then core exercises at home. I'm just more comfortable that way, but I really want to focus on my back and my core starting soon, because I feel like when I look at my body, one of my biggest insecurities is that my stomach sticks out so much, and I know that's likely due to posture and also just having weak core and back muscles. So that's a big goal for me right now. But as far as the semaglutide, things are going really, really well. When I last spoke to you guys, I was dealing with some pretty harsh side effects, and I can say that's pretty much subsided. It's not as bad as it was. Of course, there are times where my stomach is upset because of the medication, but it's nowhere near what I was experiencing then. So I'm not really sure what changed, because I've actually increased my dose twice. I was at 1 milligram, and I think I'm at 1.5 milligrams now. The dosing changed slightly from how it was before, but I think it's 1.5, and my side effects haven't been too bad. If anything, the first couple of days I'll feel a little bit fatigued still not as bad as when I first started the medication. I'll have acid reflux and nausea. Those two are pretty much the worst, but they subside after a couple of days. But yeah, it's going really well. 28 pounds down. I will insert, I have, I think, a video of me in the mirror, and then I have some pictures. I just got back from vacation. I have a picture of me at Disneyland in April, and I have a picture of me at Disneyland last month, and I want to post those because you can really see the difference. I don't take a lot of pictures of myself, so, but overall I feel better. I can tell that I look better. Of course, when you're dealing with body image issues, you have a difficulty seeing, it's difficult to see yourself accurately, but when I look at these pictures, I can definitely tell a difference. But yeah, other than that, everything is going really, really well. I'm happy with the progress I've made, starting to get back in the gym. Yeah, and we're 28 pounds down. So yeah, I don't know if I've talked about my diet before, but I'm really not strict about it. One of the things I talked about with my PCP prior to starting semaglutide, when I was just trying to lose weight naturally, was that diets really aren't a good idea for me. I'm not someone who can just start out on a diet one day and be successful. I'm more likely successful if I slowly ease my way into eating healthier. So for example, first thing I started out doing was cutting out eating fast food. And I pretty much never eat fast food anymore at this point, but just slowly cutting that out, and then starting to make more homemade meals. And then with that, I just started shifting those meals into healthier versions of the foods that I like at home. For example, just changing the ingredients that I buy, such as like the seasonings, so they're not so salty, and buying healthier alternatives to those. So slowly, overall, just slowly changing my habits so that I'm more successful, as opposed to just one day changing everything and then you quit. So for me personally, that's what works. I feel really good. I can definitely tell the difference between how I felt before I started losing weight and now. Like, I was constantly out of breath, having difficulties doing small tasks such as cleaning. Like, things are just so much better now. My goal right now is to just get under 200. I'm at 205 right now, so baby step goals so that I don't get discouraged with my progress. I'm going to show you guys what I get from the pharmacy. So it still comes in this blue box, and inside the box it comes with information about the medication. Medication information inserts that really come with any medication you get. So it's just this whole paper, and it comes every single time. Because I saw someone say they didn't get anything with theirs from their pharmacy through Mochi. Then I was given a bunch of insulin needles. So they gave me 8 needles, so I guess they gave you extra. And then they just gave me a bunch of alcohol prep pads, and then of course the medication. Which comes in just one of these. And yeah, I think that's all. And then the medication still comes in this little thing. I know a lot of people have brought this up, this little water bottle looking insulated canister. I still get them. I get them every single time. I've thrown out a couple because they take up so much room, but yeah, it comes in these with some like, and then it comes each time with a few of these in here to keep the medication cold. And I just keep these because honestly these are like really useful if you ever need like an ice pack or something. Like my nose piercing was sore and I use this. Like I love these little things. I just keep them in my freezer, and then I just hold on to these. Probably pretty useful, like if you drink coffee or want to keep anything or lunch hot or cold. Yeah, but every single time I've gotten it, there's never been a time where I haven't, and it doesn't really vary. The only thing that varies is the amount of needles and alcohol pads that I get. Or sometimes I get a lot and sometimes I get just enough. But I like when I have extra. But yeah, I just want to show you guys that because I'm about to take my injection. I think someone recommended that I make sure I get enough protein when I take my injections. Having protein around the same time that I take my injection really helps. Saw this go viral. It's by Rise, the Jet Puffed. I don't have this every time, but if I just need protein and I need it quick and fast, this is what I use. And sometimes I mix it into my coffee in the morning, and it's just really good to me. I don't know. I saw some people say they didn't like it in their reviews, but I don't know. I really like it, and I feel like it smells so good. But yeah, I either mix it with some almond milk and just have it that way, or I mix it in my coffee in the morning. And yeah, that has really helped with my energy levels of the medication, and also helping me get my protein intake in during the day. I'll show you something else. I've been buying a lot of things from this brand since starting, but their oatmeal packets, it has 20 grams of protein in it, and I will say it's not like tasty on its own if you're not like used to eating things like this, but if you add like fruit or even honey or something, it makes it a little better. So like it is the maple and brown sugar, but don't expect it to be like the Quaker's Oat maple and brown sugar. It's not taste like that, but it's still good, and it gives you 20 grams of protein. I have these, which are really good. And you can add things to this too, but it's 13 grams of protein, and they're little protein balls for like dessert or something like that. I've been getting stuff from this brand and substituting it for stuff that I would usually buy, and in order to eat a little healthier and get all my protein in. But yeah, that is pretty much it. I am going to take my medication and wind down for the night. A couple other things that I have been taking. I think I mentioned before that I've been taking vitamin D, and this is helping with my energy as well, but also especially during the winter. And then I'm also taking this gentle iron. I had a feeling my iron levels were low because I've been getting really low energy, and it felt like it was a little more than just the injection causing it. And this gentle one has vitamin C to help with the absorption of the iron, and folate and vitamin B12, which also helps the energy levels. So those are two things that I'm trying to make sure that I take pretty frequently. And then just my normal vitamin that I take prenatals because they have a little bit more in them. If you have any questions, of course, please leave them down below. But that's it. That's all. That is my update for now, and I will see you guys in the next video.